What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Ark Astraeos Season 3. Last we left off, we tamed ourselves a couple of stegos. We got this stego right here, this all blue stego, which was like a level 20. You're kind of nice looking. But we also got these stegos here. We got them for one purpose: to breed them for their eggs so we can feed their eggs to the Gigantoraptor. I have about 5 stego eggs, and I've also got the ghillie armor ready to go, so we should be good to go when it comes to that. Alright, oh wait, there's the boots. Alright, so I'm changing into my ghillie armor right now, and we're gonna go out and see if we can tame that Max Level Gigantoraptor. Now, we've tamed a Gigantoraptor many times before. We've, we tame it the same way we tame them always, where we find the baby and try to impress it. So, yeah, there's that. So, yeah, we're probably going to bring... We'll probably bring the Baryonyx just in case we need to kill anything. We'll bring you. And then we'll bring, I guess, the Pteranodon? Or we could bring this spare Argentavis. We'll bring this Argentavis, so we can, like, get this stuff done. Yeah, we should have everything. We've got the eggs, we've got the armor, the ghillie armor. We should be good to go. Alright, as we're doing this, if you find yourself enjoying this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Let's see if we could get this channel to 1,500 subscribers. That would be super amazing. We're still trying to get up there. And with that, let's begin the episode. So, we're only going to tame the Gigantoraptor in today's video. That's a 180 tech parasaur. 29 into health, 30 into melee. Wait. Can I pick you up? That's the question. Alright, I can pick you up. You know, I'm going to take you back home. And then I'm going to knock you out. And we're just going to tame you in the background. Alright, let's do this. That was a total miss. Of course it was. Okay. And down you go. Awesome. Alright, let's get some berries. We should have some berries on the trike. Yeah, there we go. Any medjos? Alright. While you tame in the background, I'm just gonna go for this Gigantoraptor. Now, I'm pretty sure Gigantoraptors count as medium-sized dinos, so we should be safe when it comes to that. Because I don't want to tame any, like, super large creatures. When I say large, I mean, like, T-Rex, Spinosaurus, Brontos, all that stuff. That's kind of why I tamed Stegos instead of Brontos. Well, we got one of those Draconics things. What level are you? Okay, that's a 145. It takes basic kibble, and just the one. If we can get a bio grinder at some point, we could always try to get some basic kibble. Or at least kibble, anyway. I'd like to get some kibble. They added something to an update where now you can just use Thylas for the update. Like, you can just use Thylas to get kibble. You don't have to tame Uties anymore. So we might get a couple of Thylas just for that. Of course, have like a Thyla on us for like protection, whatever. But apart from that, that's about it, really. Alright, there's our Max Level Gigantoraptor. Looks like it's distracted on something. A Microraptor, of course. Alright, so apart from like a Microraptor or two, it looks like this place is relatively safe. We'll just wait for the parent to do its thing, and then we can do our thing. Alright. I guess we could level you up in the meantime. Let's get you up to 50k if we can. Let's put you away for now. Alright. The Gigantoraptor's just wandering around. There are no Microraptors around. Oh, no, there is. Or is it something dead? There's a T-Rex there. Hopefully that T-Rex isn't too much of an issue. We need to get close enough where we can bring its attention to the egg. Gigantoraptor? You want the egg? Oh, and of course, this is ideal temperature for the stego. Oh my god. Yeah, the egg was hatching. Yep, that T-Rex is dangerously close. We may have to take it out. Game, what is going on with this game right now? Alright. At least the frame rate isn't dropping. Of course, this had to be the ideal temperature for stego eggs. Let me just take out this Rex real quick. Alright, I just took him out. Alright, so we're gonna have to work fast. If I had known that... is this just gonna be a repeat of Aberration? I mean, I hope not. Can you, like, walk towards the egg? Alright, it's walking towards the egg. Okay. Crouch down. Get in the nest. Alright, what do you want to do? Alright, looks like it's a bow. Okay. Alright, we're doing well. Alright, that egg's gonna hatch. I'm just keeping an eye on it. That egg hatches, will be done for. Alright. But yeah, of course, this had to be the ideal temperature for stego eggs. Of course. Looks like it's a flap. Oh god. The parent's back. Run. The stego, of course, it hatched. Oh my god. I'll kill that in a minute. Let's just get another stego egg out of the way. Alright, so the Gigantoraptor baby is about 2/3 of the way hatched. Why did it have to be the perfect temperature? Why couldn't it be too cold? The one time I actually need it too cold. Come on, Gigantoraptor. Come on. Go towards the egg. That's going away from the egg. Alright, he's just camping the nest. Oh, no, there we go. He's going after the egg. Down. We just got one more to do. One more. And what are we doing? It's a spin. And there we have it. Gigantoraptor has been tamed. Get out of the nest. Get out of the nest. And the stegos have hatched, so let's kill off the mother as well as the stegos that have just hatched. We got the Gigantoraptor. Awesome. So now we can use this to tame other Gigantoraptors if we so wished. Alright, we'll check out the stats in a minute. Let's, maybe get back home. Is that a parent 140 Cerato? If I could find the baby, I could snag a quick Cerato. Alright. I should probably use the Barry for this. It's a 140. I can't pass that up. There we go. And Ceratos are medium-sized dinos. So that should be good. Game. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and, the RG's already over there. Alright, let's head over to the RG. Alright, so we'll have to make a saddle for the Gigantoraptor. And I guess I'll see you guys back at base, where we'll take our Gigantoraptor out for a spin and see what it's all about. I'll see you guys in a little bit. There's that 145 Draconics. We have time. Shall we tame one of you? Wait, can I pick you up? I can pick you up. Okay, cool. That'll make it a lot easier. We'll just take you back to base, and then we'll tame you in the background while we take the Gigantoraptor out for a spin. What level are you? 95. Okay, this is a 145. So we're going to take this guy back home and see. So then we can finally see what you're all about. And the Tech Parasaur has tamed. Perfect timing. Let's go ahead and get rid of that ping. Alright, let me put you here for now. There we go. Alright, let me check out the stats of this Tech Parasaur real quick. You had 47 into your health, 36 into stamina, oxygen food, no one cares, 37 into weight, 50 into melee. You know what? For a Parasaur, that's pretty good. Alright, you know what? Let's take half of these berries. You're only going to take about 10. And let's... Oh, I got to put it in the slot first. Let's begin the taming process for you. 16%? You know what? That's good. In the meantime, let's get a saddle for the Gigantoraptor and see what you're all about. Alright, let's see the Gigantoraptor stats. Keep forgetting it closes the inventory. Alright, there we go. What do we got? 25 into health, 43 into stamina, oxygen food, no one cares, 43 into weight, 32 into melee. Yeah, not that great. It's got terrible health, and the melee's no better. Alright, let's take you out for a spin. Alright, there's a red boosted drop I kind of want to grab. We'll check out your attacks in a minute. And now we can use this Gigantoraptor to tame other Gigantoraptors, which is awesome. What do we get here? Okay. Pretty decent stuff. We got a Mastercraft Facilissuchus saddle. Not that I would tame one this series. Do they spawn on Astraeos? I'm not 100% sure. I know they spawn on Ragnarok, and Aberration, and Scorched Earth. Alright, let's take our Gigantoraptor out for a spin real quick. So what kind of damage do we do? Let's go over here to this island. 353 with the bite, that's not bad. And then with the right click, 847. That was probably a headshot. 587 without the headshot. You know what? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's a T-Rex. That's a level 20 T-Rex. I'm sure we can take that, right? Wait, do Raptors really attack Gigantoraptors? That was a 145. Okay, please die. Thank you. Alright, you know what? We're pretty decent. We are pretty decent, actually. Now, I am pretty sure this is classed as a medium-sized dino, so I don't think we have to worry about breaking the rule too much. Alright, are you ready for another feed? Yes, you are. Eat up, my friend. Alright, so I'll probably be taming this guy in the background, and I guess I'll let you guys know when, like, he's fully tamed, so we can look at him. You know what? Actually, you know what? In the meantime, we could look at the Cerato. Yeah, we could look at the Cerato in the meantime. Alright, let's see the stats on the Cerato. What do we got? So the Cerato had... Yeah, it wasn't, like, the tamed bonus, so we don't have the bonus. So 19 into health, 32 into stamina, oxygen, food, no one cares, 23 into weight, 19 into melee. So it has terrible health and melee, but pretty decent stamina. Oh, you're kind of a white color. I kind of like that. So this is our Cerato, everyone. We got a Ceratosaurus. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, cool. Left click does 178, not bad. And 285 for the right click. C does nothing, I think. X does nothing. I think left controls the roar. Yeah, that's the roar. There we go. Isn't there like a tail swipe? Space, C, Z, X, Alt. Doesn't it have like a spin attack? I thought it did. Like it could use its tail. Or am I thinking of another creature? I might be thinking of another creature. That's cool how we can get around the map really quickly with this guy. You're not ready for another feed yet? Maybe I'll get an angle next episode or a camera or something. There we go. We got 29 levels on this thing. Might as well level you up a bunch. Let's get you up to 20k. Stamina's fine. The weight could go up a little bit. And then put the rest into melee. I want to make you relatively strong. There's the 180 Rex. I'd rather just leave that thing alone. 555 with the left click. The right click is probably about 1,000 at this point. Oh, that almost killed me. That almost killed me. Well, better me than the Serato, right? This guy's very decent. 889. Wait, if we have enough momentum, couldn't we just, like, do a lot of damage with enough momentum? Let's find out. I can't. Of course, there's a third trike after me. Yeah, the Serato's pretty awesome. Now let's get you up in more melee. Let's just bump up your melee as much as we can. Awesome. Alright, you stay here. Let me check on this guy real quick. Are you ready to be fed? You are. Awesome. Alright, a couple more feeds and you should be good to go. And this will be the last creature we tame for today. And there we have it. This guy has been tamed. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going, buddy? Stop. Stop walking. Where are you going? Stop. There we go. Let's put the saddle on top of you. That's pretty cool. Where are you going? Okay, you know what? You're pretty fast. Not too fast, but you're pretty fast. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let's see what kind of attacks you have. Can you jump? You can jump. Okay, that's interesting. Can I shoot off the back of you? I can shoot off the back of you. That is always a plus. Alright, let's put you to the test, see how good you are. Left click attack, right click attack. What does left click do? It's like a bite. Right click? A headbutt? Or does it jab you with its thumb spikes? C, I guess is a tourniquet. Excuse me. 113 with the left click. 251 with the right click. That's pretty awesome. C does nothing. X does nothing. Control does nothing. Okay, so I guess this guy just has a left click and a right click attack. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I probably won't end up using you. But you're awesome. Do you gather berries efficiently? It seems like you do. Oh, and right-click gathers fiber. Okay, that's very good to know. Very handy. You're a utility dino. Alright. Cool. So we tamed the Draconics, which is a pretty cool creature. It's a fiber gatherer as well as a berry gatherer. We also tamed the Gigantoraptor. That's the main thing. We also tamed a Cerrado. Alright. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.